This week we get two of our Sunshine Tour aces to lay their cards on the table, so to speak. Lyle Rowe and Michael Hollick made us feel at home in Zambia, where they'd sorted themselves some nice digs for a week's golf.
The African swing's great for the Sunshine Tour, for us players, obviously to get out of South Africa and experience different cultures, different golf courses, and obviously you get to see a few sights and sounds of the places you go to.
You come here and Lusaka is a very busy, cosmopolitan place. There's a lot of foreigners from different countries. They've got a booming economy. You know, if you're fortunate enough to link up with good people and find yourself decent accommodation, then it turns out to be a good trip.
Having a base like this certainly seems to help Lyle with 2 wins on his travels in Zimbabwe and Zambia.
I don't know, maybe just less pressure from my father phoning in and asking me what's going on here and there. How did you do this? Why did you do this? I don't know. I just maybe seem to play well on those golf courses. Maybe they suit my game, that kind of thing.
Something about the courses, but also about the environment. A total package he enjoys.
I enjoyed Zim all the time. You know, it's a beautiful country, and being able to go back and defend a title is obviously a special thing. Unfortunately, I didn't play very well, but obviously it's not many times that you get to defend.
Success at Royal Harare last year helps reinforce that he's doing the right things with his game.
I think I'm playing well. I seem to be hitting the ball well. I just maybe the odd bad error creeping into my game, making silly bogeys, that kind of thing. So I need to just cut that out and we'll be back on shape, I think.
His housemate feels he's getting back on track, though it's been a while since the results have totally satisfied him.
My game at the moment is a lot better than it was last year. There are some good signs. I've had a lot of good rounds this year. So for me, the focus of my 2017 season is just about doing everything correctly. You know, I've got a trainer that I'm seeing for, you know, golf-specific training. Got a coach. I'm setting my schedules correctly. So the big focus for me is doing everything correctly. And hopefully that'll get me back on track.
There'll be plenty of opportunities across the Sunshine Tour calendar for 2017 in varied and appealing locations.
Traveling's obviously it's part of the game. I mean, you've got to embrace it, and fortunately we've got a nice group of mates that we travel with, which makes it a lot easier.
I enjoy the travelling. It's obviously always home, away from home when you're with the boys, and you know, there's a good bunch of us that travel together, so it is good fun.
Mark's a good housemate. He's quite a healthy guy, so he's got me on the muesli and the teas. I've cut down sugars already, traveling with Mark. But in general, he's a good housemate to be around in terms of chatting about golf or sport or whatever it might be.
Such a happy couple. Seems like they just gel and things slot nicely into place when the two of them travel together.
The days generally consist of your normal day-to-day golfing activities. We try and fit in a gym session when we can. And then there's the downtime, obviously, afterwards, where you really just try and relax as much as possible.
Most of the time, I suppose we play a lot of cards. We get a group of guys together, we play cards, talk about obviously how the day's gone, what's happening here and there, what you've noticed in the news, sport, all those kind of things that men do, you know, around a fire.
You might be grateful that we've not recorded those conversations. But there's a bit of bragging to be done, at least on one score.
When you interview him, you can ask him about the table tennis score, but I think at the moment it's sitting about 17-4 games to me, so I would say I'm a touch ahead at the moment.
I let him win every now and then, obviously. I mean, because, you know, sometimes he can't be good at everything, so I treat him to the odd win, but he's had the upper hand on me at the moment.
And he's leading the way too when it comes to showing off the culinary skills.
Mark does most of the cooking. He's quite fussy.
I am generally always the one doing the cooking. Not to say that he can't do it, but I seem to always take control and do the cooking for us.
Organised and proactive, whereas his mate has the nickname Sloth.
Lyle is certainly more of a sloth than me. I'm very neat and tidy. He is not so much, but that is where the nickname probably fits him well.
When the boys decide to give up this golfing lark, hey, maybe there's a knockabout cookery show to be made. They're a good double act.